Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for stopping by and coming back and seeing this video. I just wanted to talk today about what I finally decided to do for 2020 Hobonichi Weeks. This is my 5th year using a Hobonichi Weeks and I'm in love with it. I was not a planner prior to the Hobonichi Weeks. I did, but not as dedicated as I am now. I didn't even know there was a whole community of planner and fountain pens and crystals and all that. So this is a dangerous hobby, but I'm being more productive. I apologize the pup. I have a puppy that I got for Christmas, and the older girl they're trying to play with each other. This is the first time in 2 weeks actually getting along. So I have a fibromyalgia, and I'm a stay-home wife, and so you might ask then, why are you having a planner? What's the purpose of it? Well, I also, with fibromyalgia comes a little bit of brain fog. And so my weeks has been able to help me keep track of things so I don't forget. I also use it a little bit as my health tracker. That way if I go to the doctor's office, I have it here as far as what's been going on so far. So that's a basically little background without getting into much detail. Right now I have an ollie clip that's holding as a decoration, but I also have an oracle card that I draw every week, and so it's just a card of the week. I'm using a Chick Sparrow, and I have been for the past 6 months. Chick Sparrow cover that I love, and I just bought another one through the back buy sell trade group, and I love it. So inside I have a stencil that I use from Beauty by Starlet, and that one's usually here, and it's really great because this is just for the week, so every little box, every little banner you see fits in the weeks you'll see. This is my weeks. I have a regular weeks. I got the navy blue, but I got the on cover, and what I did is I just used scrapbook, and I made a collage of what my theme is this year. I recently got into moonology and divination, so that's what I want to go for the week. I also have a B6 Slim that I use as an art journal, and I have an A6 Nanami too that I use that as my moonology book. So if I can always show those later. My dashboard I decided to do this year that I did not get to last year is to washi tape it. So I washi tape it, and then I was watching Megan on Instagram, Osio Bujo. She was nice enough to say, make these for me, laminated. But she actually put cover packing tape on hers, and then she has stickers or die cuts that she laminates, which I still haven't had a chance to do. But then she just puts some washi or sticky tape on the packing tape, and it's easy because you can kind of rotate them. I thought that was an awesome idea, so I borrowed her idea. So I used another scrapbook paper from Happy Scrappy that I had, and I glued it on with a little corner pocket from her subscription. I have a picture of my husband and I, and both of my parents. They're my angels from above, no longer with me, but they're always in my heart, and I always see them every day. Decorated my hobo with Whimsical Studio. I'll get to this page soon if geez. So my yearly overview, my yearly calendar, I'm using it as a mood tracker with my little key here, and I just had leftover kits from previous kits that I just put this together. I got this sticker from Frankie's Heart, I believe. I got this one and another one that's in the notes part. Then I just printed this quote from Frida Kahlo in Spanish that says, "I'm the type of woman that if I want the moon, I'll bring it down myself." So I thought that was very cool and appropriate. The yearly calendar, every year I have trouble finding her out. When I was working part-time, it was perfect because I would track my hours in here. But since I've been sick, it's been a whole bunch. So what I've been doing and what I'm going to do this year is use it as a year-at-a-glance fibromyalgia medical health overview. I saw a cool YouTube video by Addicted to Planning with the number 2, and she used this in a similar way, but more geared to her personal stuff. So I was actually funny because I was looking at her video and I'm like, oh my god, she's kind of doing the same thing, but I'm doing it more like in a medical field. So my tip-in is just a index card that I kind of just did, you know, my little journal, and I stuck a quote here, and that's it. I don't use my weeks until January for each year. So for December 2019, I just decided to do doodles, Christmas doodles on it. So I think it came out pretty cute. And every year I would go through and get so excited, like we all do, and decorate all 12 months. And then when I got like in March or April, I was like, oh man, I wish I wouldn't have done that. So this year, I'm just taking it a month or 2 at a time. I'm trying not to use as many stickers as I did last year, because last year it was chunky. All you beautiful people with awesome creativity making sticker kits, thank you. But yeah, I went carried away. So this is just to keep up with my husband's crazy schedule. Any of my personal or doctor appointments I put here, birthdays, if we're going to dinner, things that we do together. This is where I write it. I'm trying to track a no spend on planner stuff here. And this is what I do. How do I keep track? I sometimes use a paper clip, or I switch to a little ollie clip and I keep it all together. Sometimes a bookmark. It just depends what mood I'm in. I'm always pretty much changing things around. So all I did was just put some holidays, birthdays, and I put the monthlies. And that's all I pretty much did for the whole year. Then I don't use the 2021 monthlies at all, but I figured I keep January still. For anything that I need to remember for 2021, I can just scratch it in here and then transfer it over. I'm going to do some doodle centagons here with my fountain pen, so I'm leaving February open for that. In March, I did a Tombow color swatch of the current brushes I have. I'll get into that in a little bit of detail. Then for the following weeklies, the first 4 weeks, I don't use them, so I washi tape the dates and I just made spreads from them. So this is my self-care spread reminder. This is my moon divinational spread. This is my affirmation spread. This is my moon faces spread with the 2020 overview, and I don't remember where I got the sticker, but if you message me, let me make sure to research it and let you know. But I think everybody else has this one. It's been going around. My husband's a police officer, so I just did a spread for them. And then we started our weeklies. My weeklies are pretty much consistent, the same. They kind of vary here and there just a little bit, but I split it into up until Friday. And then any to-do days or any that I need to do exactly on a day, I write it here. Anything that happens during the day, exciting, I put it here. And then my weekend, my running to-do list, maybe a tracker or any notes that happen related to that week, I put them here. This column is new this year. I decided to do it like a health tracker, medical info, by doing water intake, AM and PM supplements reminder. These little dots are peppermint essential oil that I take one in the morning, one at night. It's just kind of like a little reminder for me to take it because it helps my IBS. And any notes that I take there that I notice, I can put them here and then transfer them over. I did decorate. This is this week. My bad. I tried a different layout. See where I'm at? This is where the fibro fog comes in, where I'm thinking talking about something, and you guys probably say, "Oh no, that happens to me too." No, it gets worse than what I'm actually showing right now. That's why I have the planner. So this cool sheen fountaining pen is so awesome. Anyway, okay, squirrel. These are watercolors that I use from Hydrocolor, and I'll talk about her in a little bit, but I wanted to use a little bit more watercolors in my page versus stickers because it gets it. This is the stencil that I use, so you can see how that comes out. I did the following week, it's this new moon, and that's about it until we get to the weeks, the note section, I'm sorry. So here's another sticker from Frankie's Heart, just to cover that mumbo jumbo. I don't really use the index, so I'll probably just put more washi crystals stickers here. I have a gratitude log that I kept for the last 4 years, and it works great. I pretty much just write something as silly as doing chores that I'm grateful for that day. And I did all that, you know, and I just decorated. I highlighted the weekends. This is my in detail monthly tracker that I'm keeping. Previous years I would do the whole 12 months tracker, and then by the time I got like to February, again I wanted to change something, so I just decided to leave it blank and fill it up as I go. So then we get to my online orders to keep track, my budget tracker, because I kept my wish list of anything I want and need as far as planning goes, my favorite sticker shops, my skincare routine of what I use and all that, a beauty inventory tracker of when I bought a product, when I opened it, and when I finished it, and if I want to replace it or maybe not. This is my book reading list. I'll probably add more. Hopefully I'll add another bookshelf. I'm not saying I'm a big reader, but I'm trying. And this is a dedication to my fountain pen inks for 2021. Now these, you'll see some of my rows are highlighted, and those are the brush pens that I'll be talking about in a bit. This is my essential oil tracker, so I can keep track of the oils I purchase, and a list of what current bottles I have as extras, so I can look here and not buy anything. And then I just write what I bought, how much I spent, and anything that I need to order for the next month, so I won't forget, because this happened before where I bought 2 bottles of the same thing. TV show tracker, a playlist of any beautiful music songs for 2021. I'll put them in here. Chores, kind of like a little motivational thing, I guess. This never works for me. I mean, does it work for you guys? I mean, if it does, I would be happy to know how you guys do it. Maybe I need to put like a little tracker here to make sure I keep track of it. I don't know. So this is a hydrocolor swatch page. This is the name of her shop. She's on Etsy, but you can follow her on Instagram just by this, and you'll get to know any updates on her shop. Actually, this is not the color. This is just a fountain pen. And you can see the swatches, they're very shimmery watercolors. They're really awesome. Oh, just love them. Love them. This is my crystal wish list of any crystals I want to buy, and if I bought them and what they're being. My cowboy list. Excuse me a minute. Ginger. This is my Christmas spread of Christmas lists, and I bake every year, so this is my baking bread list. A year workouts. Now I'm really going to try really hard to do this. With fibromyalgia, my body's always in pain, but I have to kind of sort of move. So it's just like light yoga stretch, maybe walk, cardio, you know, a little bit of weights. I mean, you see, it's not that much, but I want to make an effort more this year to move a little bit. So I just got encouraging stickers here to help me with that. This is my in progress Harry Potter spread. I'm a Hufflepuff. This is my wish list. It's pretty much just of any oral list that I want to put. I was watching a video on YouTube from Talks from the Heart. Robin, she says that she actually writes down the name of the item she wants, how much it costs, the date she wants it, and then she goes back and decides if she wants to buy it or not. This is my credit card spread. I'm not going to show you the numbers. And then I'm done with my notes. So I'm at page 47. Not too bad. So then what I did is I left this as a sticker so I could just plot stickers when I order stuff. This is my 100. I was going to use this as a fountain pen ink, but I'm not sure because last year I didn't even go through like not even 30. So I don't know. This might be something else. I'll have to think. Maybe a word a day. That's a good one. Like a word I don't know. Ooh, I like that. And then the rest of the pages, like I had mentioned previously, I started with a Hobonichi in 2015. And I was just getting into the whole vibe of the Hobonichi. What is it? And it was all over the place trying to find my jam on the Hobonichi Weeks. So I had a lot of leftover paper from the notes section. So what I did is I cut them from the page, I trimmed it, glued it, and then I put some of my favorite washi tape on the sides. So for the rest of the pages that are in Japanese, I just cover those, and I use some of my favorite washi on here. I like unicorns too, munchkins, and obviously moon. And then in my back I have a cash folder that I'm trying to start my stencil, and I decorated the back, even though I'm like I don't see it as much, but I'm a Wonder Woman fan, so I did that. Now, as far as what do I use in my tools, as far as pencils and pens, because I know that's a big topic. Frankly, let me show you what I have and what I use, and it just depends what mood I'm in, really. When I started the planning world, I never realized that I would ever use a fountain pen. I didn't even know they still existed, to be honest. But the fountain pen community is so great, and the Tomoe River is just so good with fountain pen inks. I love it. So these are Lami's pens. They're very inexpensive, probably under $30. You can do an ink cartridge with these, and it's not messy at all. Or you can go old school with the bottle inks. And there's a video by Goulet Pens out there. They have like a whole 101 series, and that's where pretty much I learned all my info from. This is a Kaweco Sport, which is just really small and cute and petite. I have a few of these too, and they're awesome. And then this is an inexpensive one I got it from Amazon. It's a set of 4. It's called Wings 307. It's kind of very similar to the Kaweco, and it writes really good. And if you're interested in exploring about fountain pen inks, you know, do your research, buy a cheap one like this first and see how you like it, and go from there. I also use sometimes the Sarasa gel. It's from Zebra Pens. These are really nice. They come in different colors. Then I also have a friction pen. It's erasable, and I just realized that I have my TV on the background. I am so sorry. I totally forgot to lower it. Ugh, what a mensa. I also use a Pilot Juice in 3/8 clear retractable. This is a really good one. The Microns, just good. I also use the Hobonichi ones, but I don't know where mine is right now. So I used to be a huge midliner highlighter girl, and they're great. I love them. No, I'm not going to talk back about them. But I also want to experiment with watercoloring and Tombow brushes for about. So I started getting 1 or 2, and then now I have 26, and they work really great because they're dual. So you can use the regular tip or the brush pen, and if you get the blender, you can blend it, and it looks like that watercolor effect. They're really great, and they work really good. So I've been reaching out to these a lot more than my midliners. So I'm actually going to be giving those to my best friend because she's always liked those. So that's pretty much it. I'll be back at maybe mid-February to show you how this has been filling out, especially my yearly one. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.